All right, we are back. So today, as you can see on the thumbnail, is going to be cash grind. So if you're expecting to see a lot of whitetail die today, that is not going to be the case. We are going to continue where I left off a little bit last night, but I did, however, do a lot of testing on this today. So as you can see, we already have geese just sitting right outside the tent here. And I mean, look at that. 3 shots we got. What is this? 1, 2. And we just got to level up. So it was 5 right there out of 3 shots. Pretty good. Can't complain. And I found that happens a lot. They line up just right for you to get multiple shots. When there's big groups of them anyway. So, a little bit on our progress. Like I said, I did a little bit today. We got all the way after that. We're at 60,000 right now. And I only did this for like about an hour after work today, so didn't really take long to get there. As you can see, we got 3 levels now. 1 skill, 2 perks, so we'll go ahead and spin those. Not exactly sure. Do we need that? We definitely need that. No. That's the one we need, so go there. We're going to try to get to that one. Our perks. So I really like that option. I think we're going to get that. And then I think we'll go with that one. Okay. So there's that spin. And then also, we got Chief here, max leveled on Retriever, and we're able to unlock the Expert Hunting Dog and add Tracker to him since we also have that dog. There's the traits I went with. He does pretty awesome on this cash grind area as far as just running back and forth. Does take him some time sometimes though to get a couple of them because some of them actually fall up in the trees up in there. But so mainly what we were after here, we're gonna go ahead and buy some more of this while we're at it. Okay. So for right now, we need tents. So we're able to buy 3 tents. Now, how much are tripod stands? Because we're going to need several of those. So there's 16,000 as well. Alright, so this little setup is working perfectly. I don't have the collar on right now, so that's why we're not seeing anything drop in. So we'll go ahead and get that turned on. And hopefully it's not going to be too loud. So we got Gray Lag and Canada Goose calls going at the exact same time. Put that away. So it does get a little bit boring here, but there was a couple periods today I didn't have, like he's still retrieving all the birds while we have more coming in. So it actually worked out pretty good. As you can see, we got 2 coming in now. Once we get rid of those 2, we should get a new flock. I think that's how that works. You have to kill all the ones in the flock and then a new flock spawns. So But if you're curious where we're at on the map, I'm not even going to attempt to say that because I will absolutely butcher it. But we basically use this outpost right down here to this spot. And as you can see, this is a dead zone, so nothing. There's not going to be any drink zones for any other animals, but the geese still keep coming to it. So I'm not going to not take advantage of that. So, and the tent is just temporary right now, so I can buy ammo, restock real quick. As you can see right there, we've got our decoys laid out. And I don't know if putting more would help this go faster or not. And then right over there, right at the edge of the water, we have the collar. Now, that is a DLC. Absolutely worth it for this. I don't know that I've really tried it for anything other than ducks and geese and things. Looks like we might have 3 more coming in, but I want to get rid of these 2 guys for sure. Go ahead and set Chief over there. Let him go get those guys up. I know there's probably faster ways of making money, but this is such an easy, quick setup that I can't pass it up. Get pretty decent XP. Like I said, I've already got 3 levels, and I've not really been at this for barely over an hour, including what time I'm on here right now. So our goal is to at least have. So we already have on the map. So we have 1. Pretty sure we only have. So we have 3 tents. So we need 5 more tents. I think 8's the most I can put out. Might actually have to look that up. But we also need that many tripod stands, if not more. And we might set a little bit back in case we need more of these duck blind type things, because there's a few areas that might be the better play. Man, I mean, he goes nuts sometimes. Tell him to sit underwater. Does not want to sit. There he goes. This is kind of the only downside to this, is sometimes it does take a while for they get down here to shoot at them. But once we get these little small 1 and 2 birds down, it should pick back up for a little bit. Thought that guy was coming in too. Is he? I don't know what he's doing. We know these are, so we're just going to wait and let a few of them build up here. Might be better off to actually take these 2 while I can. It looks like 4 is about the most we're going to get down here anyway. I've had him come right there where he's sitting, so they will fly right up on you. Alright, here we go. Sometimes they get close enough where you can get them both. He's going to be hard to shoot. I'm not going to get him. Nope. It's alright. I'll take 3. What are you doing, Chief? There he goes. Had an itch you had to scratch, I guess. So we're sitting at 13,000, so let's just keep an eye on our cash flow here. I really wish I could find a place to put this to where he didn't have to jump the water so much. If that little set of trees wasn't there, that'd be the ideal spot, but and I'm not sure what time of day, so it's 8:30, so not sure what the peak time of day is for these guys to come flying in, but they were really consistent earlier. Here we go. So yeah, this is pretty much what this episode is going to be about today. We're just trying to make as much money as possible, so that we can go ahead and get all the tents and gear that we need to set this grind up and start shooting these deer down. Because to be honest, the constant running back and forth between lakes and such is getting tiresome. Let's see, do we have a couple more? Yeah, we got 3 more here we can fly in. As long as these guys aren't showing any sign of being spooked, I think we're good. They look calm, so. The only other time I'm going to shoot is like if they get lined right up where I can save ammo, like about right now, actually. Oh, you just moved that guy. Just could reload a little faster, but get there. We know we got 2, 3. Thought we might have got 4, but we didn't. Just the amount of time of running around and not seeing anything or spooking stuff off. This is the best setup I can come up with. We may actually have two laying over there. Yeah, I think there's another one laying there. Yep. So we actually did get three, I think, off that first shot. No, we got at least two. Yeah, I don't know about him being right there. There was a bar that told you how much XP you had to the next level, but I'm just not seeing it. If you hover the mouse over it, does it tell you no? We may just be fighting the respawn time or something at this point. That looks like a pretty full flock right there, so anytime, fellas, anytime. Oh, way over there. Oh, what the heck scared him off? It took a last minute turn. I missed every one of those. What scared him off right there? That was a pity one right there for missing all 3 shots, I believe. I don't know if the collar spooked them because they were right on top of it, so maybe. No, I have had a bear come walking this way and a moose come from behind me. But beyond that, I haven't really seen anything else that would scare these off. So the only thing making sense is that collar was right underneath one of them and it went off. First time I've had that happen, so that's a new experience right there. Oh. Wish he was learning tracking as well right here. That would be lovely. I'm sure we'll get enough of that in once we get to actually shooting some whitetail again. That other one's way up there, isn't it? What is he doing? There he goes. He goes a good way for him. If he would just stay up this way with it. Maybe if I jumped over there, he wouldn't go in the water as much. Bro, I told you to stay. Gets a little overexcited sometimes, Chief. Too much, bud. We already got some on the ground. It's fine because we got a pretty little flock of them flying in right now. It has to be the collar because I'm not. Should not be visible. Oh. I wonder if it's the wind direction. They keep wanting to land right there. That's not cool, guys. I think I missed that one. I didn't think there'd be a prayer of hitting that one. Oh well. So let's go get us, just in case. I gotta fix that too. We gotta get this ammo out of there. It is out of there because we don't have any, but some consumables, we want that in our inventory. We'll save this load out because this is exactly what we want right now. Let's see if that's what it is, because earlier the wind was not blowing that direction, so maybe it's the scent that's causing them to spook so easily. So we're already over 21,000 cash. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is not like the fastest, but it's also not bad because it's getting a lot of stuff that we need. We're getting XP, we're getting cash, which is funding our. How's that insufficient funds? How do I have insufficient funds to be able to purchase that? May have to restart the game. Jump plumb over it. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. I just really took it over there. Alright. Chief, buddy, you let me down, man, because we had him coming in, too. And we should have had one up here, I believe. Not sure where. He could have already brought it back too. That may be what happened. I have no idea where he took it to. I don't recall one sitting outside the tent. Doesn't mean he didn't lay it behind it or something that I didn't see, but I don't see it at all. Alright, well maybe we got them all. Not sure why the commands are just not working with him either. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick while we're waiting, and I'll be right back. Okay, so still nothing landed yet. Looks like we may have some coming in though. Maybe. No, I think those guys are just ignoring us, so. Not entirely sure why they're not coming in. This was working perfect earlier. Well, we might just throw more decoys out while we wait. That may be the worst thing I can do, but we're going to do it. We're going to find out if that does anything. Probably won't do a thing. Hopefully everybody is alright from the storms that rolled through. We were looking a little sketchy there for a minute, but thankfully it fizzled down before it got to us. Looks like we're finally getting some back. Taking our sweet time about it, but that's alright. Maybe I need to put the gray lag decoys out as well, but I wasn't having any issues at all earlier. They were both coming right in, didn't matter. And again, I could be fighting some sort of respawn thing at this point. So we may restart our game, might clear that up. So I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, so that's gray lag, so it shouldn't be the decoy issue. It's definitely not the dead zone because they've been coming in with that the entire time. We did relocate this from our original attempt at this setup. This is the exact spot I used to do this on the PS5. Trying to get a diamond goose, but never had any luck at that. Not even sure if you can at this point. Two biggest things I learned today, and I'm not sure if it's fake or not. Looked at my Facebook a little bit earlier. Supposedly, they are doing a Final Fantasy X remake like they did for 7, which, if that happens, I'm all in on that. That was probably one of my favorite games of all time, 7 and 10 both. And we're also looking forward to Minecraft Dungeons 2. We're going to give it a try. Looking like it might be a little bit more Diablo-esque, if that's a word. Not sure how that's going to work out. But hey, the players can jump now, so that's huge. It's going to look like everybody on World of Warcraft headed to a raid just jumping. That's all you see is just people jumping. Let these guys land. we'll see. So the wind's changed, though, too. So I'm not going to really be able to test that much now. Pretty sure that was 2 with 1. Then I missed him. So we'll let Chief do his job while we wait for more. Oh, Lord. What has he done now? Sure, has he got them all? No, we still got one over there, I believe. Here he comes with our last one, I believe. Just kind of hoping we'd have more coming in by now, but that's all right. So we're back up to 10,000, almost 11,000. So this does work. It's not the absolute fastest. It's not the slowest either. The fastest that I've seen would be the black bear on Silver Ridge Peak grind, but again, that's a whole nother discussion. So more decoys does not seem to be the trick. So I wonder if maybe we should throw some ducks out too, but I've not really seen many mallards or anything flying overhead here. Give it a little bit longer, and if nothing happens, or if this doesn't start picking up, we may give a exit out of the game, come back completely just to see if that's going to do anything differently. Not looking too promising. Alright, so yeah. So I think what we're going to do a real quick restart our game. Sure, it's going to kick it to a black screen real quick. Just bear with me. Okay, so looks like we're back. Alright, so looks like we're back. Continue. See what that does for us. Alright. See if that makes a difference. Just double crouch right there. What's going on? Alright, buddy, you need to sit and chill. So we need to get our call going again as well. Yeah, I had to take that. Did I not get the other one? Pretty certain I got both of those, but go ahead and fire that other shot just to be sure. insane. Sit down, bro. There you go. Yeah, it's like our flocks are just like down to 1 or 2, so maybe that's what's happening. Just need to actually kill them off to get some respawns.
Those are some nice tracks. Want to follow them?
It's just a full-on fest down here, guys. You better come on down. Yep, they're going to come down too, so we may wait. Try to let all 4 of these land. It's getting a lot of Canadian geese there for a while. Now it's more back to the gray lag. So I thought there was another one coming down with that one, but I don't know what it is doing. Now it's actually going to come down now. These 2 almost beat it. So it doesn't seem to be bothered by the call. So it must have been the scent earlier that was throwing concern to them to fly off. Alright, so you're not going to give us a shot at all of you. So I know we at least have one that's going to be by its lonesome. Still, unless he wants to come back, which he's not. That one's going to float over to us. That's good. Notice if it come enough that I could claim it. I think it's going to, though. Go ahead and let him run back over here with that one. If he doesn't just lay it back down, is that what he's doing? Go ahead and pick it back up. There we go. Alright, we got him back on track. Just really hoping that would be a diamond. I don't know. It's just level 5. I'm gonna have to look this stuff up. All kinds of time to look stuff up right now. Good time to do it. Alright, so max difficulty is a 5. So to get to diamond, it has to be a 3.85. Same thing with the Canada Goose, except it needs to be a 8.59 or higher. Good to know. Get him putting his head down. He's all sad. Sure, he'd like to just take off running and just tackle one. I'm interested. Have they added squirrels too? No. Alright, so what we got coming in here? Looks like more gray lag geese. We should have a bunch more coming. Yeah, there we go. It might have been better off if I took these 3 out before letting another one come in, but we'll find out the hard way, as per our usual. Missed that shot. Pretty sure I winged that one, but it's alright. Pretty sure we got at least 2 with that first shot, and I know we got that one down too. 3 is what we're after every time if we can get it. We're getting close to another tent. And I'm curious though, which I do have insufficient funds now though. Curious if the tripods are going to still say that. There's another level. Do we get? Oh, we got a skill point. All right. Nice. Let's see. I want to say right now that would benefit us the most, just to not be seen, because now we can get this, because that is what I want. To not be seen and not be heard is... That's a good boy. All right. Still not hearing the Canadian geese as often now. It's kind of concerning, because that was kind of the big cash hits. All those guys came down. They're a lot easier to hit than these. You always get that one that's got to go his own path. Got to go his own way. And then act like he's the leader. Alright, so what do we got? Anybody lined up? Well, we can get multiple off of one shot would be lovely. Those two were. These two might get there. Pretty sure they were right there. I think we get him more than that, so we'll just go ahead and let him do his job. It could be because I have the gray leg goose as the first one on the call. So we'll switch that around, see what happens. Let's turn this off. How do we clear this? Okay, so that'll remove it. So Canada goose. So we'll see if that makes a difference, if that seems to call in more Canadian geese. So it looks like we still have one more for him to pick up over there. And that should put us above, yep. So let's go. While he's getting that. Oh, we messed up there big time. We'll just hang out in the tent just in case they want to come down, but I doubt it. Storage. Let's see. Yeah, so now we can buy it. So I just don't know. I think I like these. So get us two of those. I don't know if these guys are coming or not. I don't think they are. Oh, they might still be. Can we sneak over here and get in this blind real quick without being seen is the question. We might have done it. I'm not sure where he just went with the... I think these are going to still come down. He's all the way up there. What is he doing? He's going to run right now. Oh, this is going to be funny. Now, does this spook them? This is a question. They don't seem to care. He's just swimming right with them. So we still got gray legs, so that didn't seem to affect whether we got those or Canadian geese. I'll take that while I have it. See if I can get a reload in real quick. Oh, I didn't hit him? Clean all those up. That way it's a little bit less work on our good old boy over there. I'm not sure how many I got that time. So we already picked up 3. So he's grabbing number 4, which is there. There's 5, 6. Is that one? Seven? Did we? There's no way. And it looks like, yeah, there's another one right beside the call that he didn't get a while ago. Alright, so we're just going to go help him out because that's an awful lot of birds to pick up. We'll run on over here and pick this one up too. So, where are you at, dude? Right there? I don't have a gun even equipped to worth even attempting that, so take the 22 and just make him mad, I guess. Sounds like we had some coming in, but it's not gonna matter because I'm wired out in the open. God, that would be a monstrous shot. Yeah. I don't even think he can hit that. Let's go ahead and have him sit down. So what do we get? We got back up to 7,000 after that. That was a pretty good little haul right there. So it looks like I'm probably going to have a few days of this to be able just to get the tents, and which I think, if I remember correctly now, is 16 on a map. Is that the most you can have? Yeah. So I can have 16 tents, up to 32 tripods and tree stands. I'm never gonna need that many. So yeah, I mean we're at what? I think I have 4 in storage, 3 on the map, so we got 7 tents total so far. So we got a little ways to go. Cause it would be nice to utilize all 16 to cut down on a lot of running, especially we're probably gonna need that just to shoot these lakes down, to be honest. But we're also, like I said, getting XP, which is getting us skill points, which is a must-have. You're by yourself. Where'd the other one go? We'll try to let both of these go because I think that might be 2 separate flocks. So that would be nice to clear those out to where those will respawn. I wish I had a way of keeping count of how many of these I've killed, just to see how long it takes to actually get a diamond, but Are you coming over here? Or you just, yeah, you're coming. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna fool with these guys. Oh, is it 2 with 1? It is. Did I actually hit that? I wish I could see if I actually hit that. Wouldn't have thought the reach on the shotgun would be that insane, but maybe it is. Let's go ahead and reload before I forget about that. And I would say if I actually hit that, that's probably out of the range that he is going to retrieve. Let's see if he tries to go over there and get something. He's going. I just don't know. I don't think I hit that, but... Are you kidding me? Well, you know what? We'll take it. Might actually try to shoot it a few more of these now that I know it's got that kind of distance. Oh yeah, tough to duck. All right. That's a wild looking guy right there. Pretty. We're not spending cash on the lodge yet, so we're gonna need more than just you, buddy. Yeah, that's more like it. Not seeing any Canadian geese flying in anymore. I don't know why. Let me see a level 5. Come on. Oh, there was 2. Alright, so you're the solo, so we're gonna keep our eye on you. Actually, we're not. We're just gonna go ahead and shoot. Okay, so it does not have that kind of reach, but it's worth a try. So we got what, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I think I spent 4 shells right there, so I mean it's not terrible. Definitely adds up. And I'm gonna let him retrieve these. I'm gonna let my dog outside real quick. I'll be right back. Don't have anything laying over here, do I? Nope. See, on the PlayStation, I feel like that's what he does. So if I go in that, he just gives up. He always brought him close enough that I didn't ever have to get out of this thing. Uh-oh. Did I scare these guys off? Believe I did. Shoot. Well, it's alright. We had to do it either way. Keep looking at that rock like it's one, but it's not. I don't know if using the hand call would help. And I don't know what's happened to the geese flying over, or the Canadian geese, I say. I say geese because it's about the only kind of geese I ever see here, Canadian geese. But I actually had two trying to do some stuff out here in my pond. We had to kick them out of here. I'm not gonna have geese chase me around every time I'm trying to do something out back. So, and that is pretty much my backyard is a pond. So, I don't know if we want to try to set one of these up somewhere else. Here's where I wanted to do it originally because it's pretty shallow water and I don't think he would have had to do all this splashing around stuff, but can't do anything there. Be nice to get all 5 of these, would be lovely. I don't know, maybe I should just be putting those decoys out instead. I have no clue what's happening to the Canadian geese. sure what happened with that one, but I'm going to take it. Not going to say anything about it. Do we have more laying around? I think I did. He's going way over there. What is he doing? So where did it lay that at? Right there, okay. Why is he all the way over there again? Okay, so we do have one over there, so we're just gonna go ahead and take it out. No way. Did not think I had a prayer of hitting that one either. Real question is, Chief, are you going? Yeah, you're gonna go for it, ain't you, bud? He is gone like a turbojet. Look at that. Listen to that sound. Or that's raining. Okay. I was gonna say, there's no way he sounds like that. Got another tufted duck. All right. Not much cash for those guys. Yep, you just need to sit down, dude. Just wish you didn't have to wait so long for him to do this circle maneuvers. Missed that one, I know I did. We got him on the tail feathers, it looked like, but not enough to take him down. So we're back to another tent already, so that's good. Another level up, excellent. So that puts us at 23. Got another perk. So thanks. Let's check out what the rifles has that we're missing. I don't really need that. Iron, red dot, or holographic. I'm not really sure that that does me any good either. I think we'll go with this one. Alright, nobody else to shoot at, so we got all those. 2 shots, 3 kills, that's excellent. Save some money. So we almost went the full day now, so the sun's moving over here at this point. Still got some time though. I have no clue where he went. Where did he go? There you go, buddy. Still no 5. Alright, you two just chill. Alright, so we'll let one get away, but that's alright. back up to 20,000, so that's looking good. Still confused as to why we're only calling in these gray lags at this point. I'm not seeing any more Canadian geese this entire stream other than right at the very beginning. It's not. I think it's all of those. I don't know if these are these guys coming in or no. Yes, they are. Looks like we got 3 right here. That'll be perfect. Maybe. Yeah, he's coming in too. Alright, so where do these guys go? So they're not... Can't get two with one shot, but it is what it is. Maybe. I'll go just a little bit further. I don't know about that miss. I would have swore I put 2 shells in. That's alright. I think we'll go on and want to get some more shells. It looks like we'll go ahead and grab another tent. Alright, so we have 4 in here. So that's going to give us 5. So it should be 8. So are we halfway now? So we got 1 on the map. And then I have 2. So yeah, so that gives us 8. So we're halfway there on tents. And we need to buy some ammo. So we may go drop a couple of these tents down. And that's probably might be where we end stream. Not sure yet. Trying to decide where I need to put some tents first. So where am I having to run to a lot? So I know this lake. Yeah, because we have three drink zones there, so we definitely need a tent up there. This would be another one. Yeah, I think we're gonna at least drop 2 there, or 1 here, 1 here. We'll probably put 1 right there. Kind of wish we had enough tripods as well to do that, which I guess we kind of do. If we throw out the ones that are not the same paint scheme. Alright, so let's go ahead, switch to anyway, and we want to make sure that we have our tents there. So let's go ahead. I think this is going to be the fastest way to get these out. We'll go ahead and get us ATV out of the storage as well. And not exactly sure where the best place is going to be to put this. Need to be able to put a tripod where I can shoot it all three. Would be lovely. But not spook all three would also be lovely, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. Have to go the wrong way already. Alright, so obviously there's some there. Oops, this should be on back behind there. So how far away right here? 223. So I think we might. Well, I don't care right now if I leave. Which one do I actually want up though? So let's just put a point. I don't care. I wouldn't mind leaving these up as a main zone to shoot. Might not actually be bad to have both, and then we could put something there. Let's actually go. Let's put our marker right here. So if I was on over this way, we'll just go ahead and switch the time. So there's 2:30. So how far away are we going to have to go? Alright, so we'll call 260 good for that one. Now, how far away from this one are we? 206. That's not good. I'm not really liking that. And this sucks. Maybe right over here. Alright, where did I put the tents? There we go. Love it if it gets flatter, but it's not going to. Let's go ahead and set this for 10. And while we're at it, I think we actually want... Alright, so... Yeah, look at all these deer. Shh. So I don't know, that spot back there might actually be... So how far away? 220 to 290. So he's probably going to spook if I shoot at these. And I just about bet if I put a tripod right now, if I can find a spot to even put the thing. Alright, let's just go with that. Did it spook them? No. I'm honestly shocked it didn't spook them, but... Okay, so that's not the best of shots. I know... I can't even see these deer, so I don't know where they're at exactly. They're on around there. So let's see if shooting at these guys, he's a 174, so he is a shooter. Let's go ahead and take him down. Did that spook him? It alerted him. Which is fine. Are they going to leave? I don't think so. Look at all the deer. Yeah, so I think we're just going to have to shoot that little group down. There's really nothing there. I think those are going to stay. Let's use binoculars so we can stop the stupid sway. Yeah, so they went back to calm drinking. Okay, so that works. Didn't get a very good shot off on him, so we'll have to do a little bit of tracking, but hey, we gotta let our boy level up somehow, so. I think that'll work. Now, did we spook those? I don't even see those. So I'm just gonna assume that we did, because they should have been right around in there. The only thing that sucks about this is I don't think I can cross right here. Yep, that's not happening. So I have to run all the way around that. Which is why we need 16 tents, so I can just put a tent over here to pick them up. That's our four-wheeler. I was wondering what that was over there. I was like, what in the world? I didn't leave a tent over there. I was gonna say, surely I can cross that. Take him, and then we'll go track this guy down. exactly sure where I shot him. Should have been somewhere. Is this it? Alright, let's put you to work, old boy. Alright, so we are started showing the health on, and there he lays. Showing our health on our tracks now, so that's good. Got that perk added. Skill, maybe, actually. Alright, so I got him like half a level tracking one thing. That's cool. Alright, so we have that tent set. So let's go back here. Jump back on the old ATV and we'll head over to the other lake, drop a tent and a tripod stand. Also, I have to remember to switch back out to tents right now. Put that over there, put that over there. Alright, so now we're good. So that would have been a disaster right there. Alright, so we want to go. I really want to use that actually. So let's put this up here. So of course, a tree just renders right in right there. And I was afraid of that. I don't think you guys were at the. These guys weren't even at the lake anyway. What's going on here? Is this like a hidden spot? What is this? It's only 10:55, so you should have been at your drink zones. What are you guys doing? I should shoot that deer right there. Is this a drink zone, or are they just are they traveling that late to get to theirs? I mean, there's nothing to drink right there. Come on, Chief, you got this. Non-vital, so hopefully he didn't run too far. There he lays already. Cool. I have no idea what those deer were doing there. I'm going to have to remember this location, though. Surely they were headed to the drink zone. And it could be a whole nother drink zone that they were going to that I haven't even discovered over here at these lakes. Okay, so I need to get up and behind where that structure is already at, because I already built that one when I ran up on it, because I knew that's where I actually have hunted out of before on that one. The only difference on the PS5 when I did it, this lake, there was actually drink zones right here, so maybe those deer were headed to there and I didn't spot them the first go around, which is entirely likely. I'm hoping these are spread out enough that when I shoot, I don't scare them all off, but I'm going to say I probably will. Yeah, right there. Are they spooked? And there's no way I'm spooking you from this far away, so that must mean there's links or something. Dude's having a conniption over there. I really wanted them to stay there because I wanted to see if I could see them out of this hunting structure right here. Because I should be able to pop a tent right back here and right straight into that thing and spot and shoot. Oh, there's some. Oh, it's a rabbit. Okay, we're cool with that. Let's get up here and see what we got. Okay, so he's glitched. That's the spot that glitches. That's where I have a huge hurt on the other one. There's your compadres that left you. There was. Oh yeah, look at this mess. That's a lot of shooting deer down. Well, we have one that we don't have to worry about. That's great. So where's the other one at? So we've got, or are these two just combined maybe? Because now if that's how far away they are, we might actually be able to shoot. Where's this guy at? He's over here still. So we'll just go ahead and take him out. Now let's see what that did. So it just alerted them. Nobody looks like they're freaking out and running off yet. Oh, so we do have two separate herds. We got one over here and one over here. Okay. Are they even? Okay, so they did spook. What about these guys? No. So we could actually shoot all three of these? That's a big old boy right there. I don't really want to get rid of you. I do want you guys to come back down, though. There you go. Go ahead and fall right beside the other one. Good deal. All right. Nope. Yeah, we're going to leave him on the map. He's potential diamond. I don't think he is, but he could be. I think we want to take that guy out. He turned at the wrong possible time. Do quite a bit of tracking for that guy. So what we're going to do here while we wait for him to go run off and die, we need to put... So our closest point's probably going to be this guy. So let's put it there. So we're already at 189, so we'll just run back here. Oh, I didn't equip tents yet. Drop those right there. So 213, so we still need to keep going. I love being able to reload while I'm running now. That's great. Alright, 250, 260 is perfect. So we'll go with that. Now, before we do that, let's make sure 270. That one might actually be our closest, 255. So let's go this way some. Rotate this guy around. I would really love to get it flat. That's good enough. We'll take it. So while we're at that, we're going to go and set our pickup tent over there, since we already have one for that, because we're definitely going to need one for this. It's a lot of deer. I'm pretty sure right there I can cross. And that would be a fantastic spot to have as a... Are they coming back? They are coming back. We're not going to do that. We already got 4 deer down. We just want to go ahead and get this tent up. Don't know what it is about that spot and the other one. So you got this one, and then there's one right there they get hung on to. If you get a drink zone at that one, but I don't have one on this map. My other map on PS5 I do. They're here and there. And then there's some back there, and there's like 5 does right here. He's a pretty nice buck. Take that. Let's go, and we're gonna drop a tent. I think just right here. Wherever might be the flattest and not get all bent out of shape on us. I don't know. Perfect. We'll go with that. So now hopefully we don't get the good old beaver. What do we have, another one over there? Or they're coming back already? Man. Must be some good water. go ahead and pick these two up, and I think that's probably where we're gonna call it for tonight. That'll put us 3 tents down. That'll probably be the next one I drop a tent at. 2 zones at it. I'm not sure dropping 2 tents at this one is the ideal thing to do, but this is going to be a lot of running either way. Probably should have just grabbed a 4-wheeler. And it might be our move when we get in that tent after we pick up the first deer. Jump on a 4-wheeler, drive over to these. So we should have 2 side by side, and then we're going to have to let old Chief track the last one. Down here we should have 2. Yeah, you guys are alright. So there's 1 and there's 2. Okay, both of those were definitely worth shooting. Get over here. Oh, they're still coming back, man. Might should have tried to take a shot at that guy. Oh, he's already went on without me. Okay, sorry, buddy. Yeah, it's a crappy shot. I don't even want to look at that. Oh, I thought that one was froze solid there. And it'll run up this hill at me. Watch it. Oh. Still at 100% health. Yeah, we'll just clip this thing somewhere. At least it's not as bad as the cheek shot last night. That was terrible. Alright, old boy, lead the way. Nah, this is what you don't want to see. Bro. I don't know if he gets XP for this or not. We're going to go ahead and pick it up. I'm not fooling with that. So, alright. So that's it for tonight's stream. So basically today we actually got quite a bit done. We got several of our tents. We actually just got 3 tents placed. We managed to buy 8 total today. We bought 8 tents, and we also bought a tripod stand. Got us a little cash ground set up down here on geese, which is also getting us XP, which is getting us perks and skills. So, I'll probably continue on that tomorrow. We've got, 8 more tents to go. And then we've got, I don't know how many tripods I'm going to need, but I don't know, we'll probably try to get 8 or 10 of those as well. We do have a couple things that we can use. So there's one we don't have to have a tripod for, which is great. We put one there already. I think over here, yeah, because this is a gigantic herd. of deer, which is going to be another nightmare to shoot down. So we're going to have to drop a tent here for sure, and a tripod stand because we're going to do a lot of shooting. Once we get some of these shot down too, that's going to help out a ton. But until we get there, that's where we're at. So I don't know where we're going to end up with our final zones to shoot. But I do need. Is it still times 12:03? Yeah. I really needed to go down here and check this one because I'd like to just pull this tent back up. Go ahead and get that lake shot down would be great. But I think I might actually start with that tomorrow. We'll check it from time to time, but we're going to mainly be doing this again just for money until we get the gear that we need to set this thing up correctly, which will speed up the whole process of shooting all this down anyway. So that's it for tonight, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow, probably around the same time, maybe 7 o'clock Eastern time. So everybody have a good evening. Be safe from the storms out there, and we'll catch you tomorrow.